Hi folks, it's Janine. Some of you may not have met me, but some of you might have. As you joined the organisation over the past year or so, I've met most of the new members of staff. So this is the first of many to come, which is an opportunity to say hello to you. And thanks to Jim McClay, who some of you will know, who is on the other side of the camera. So he's the silent one, the one that looks a lot more intelligent than I do. So anyway, let me give you a bit of thanks, most importantly, for what you're doing right now. I know that we are needing to ask many of the support practitioners to do additional shifts. We've certainly been doing that all the way through October and into November, as we've been hit by periods of unexpected absence. And I know that this is hard often on your families and your friends and your own diary and your own life. So I just wanted to make sure that you know that I appreciate it, and importantly, the board of the organisations and the family members I've spoken to really do appreciate it, because it's so important to keep the care and support of people that we work for within the same team wherever possible, to keep it as safe as possible. So I just want to recognise that. But for those of you who are not support practitioners, I also wanted to say a big thanks, because we're often asking you to do a wee bit more right now. It's a really busy time as we're in the process of either lots of reviews, and we've had some changes in staffing and a balance of new folks coming in. So one of the things that I do want to tell you is that we are actually now recruiting more staff than those that leave. So that's really positive. But sometimes there's a lag in that, and that means you occasionally, over a period of time, we ask you to do a little bit more. I don't want that to continue long term, but we are doing work around the recruitment process. I'm involved with Jim and members of the team in making sure that some of the messages and some of the recruitment practices we've got are as quick as possible to get new folks in to support us. So again, big thanks for the energy and effort that's gone in, particularly over October, that seemed to be many folks going down with nasty bugs and also school holidays and all that sort of stuff. Right, let me also go into the most important thing that you might have heard a bit about, which is this £13 hourly rate. So just so you understand what that means, that's a campaign that we've been involved with as an organisation. So I, along with 104 other either chief executives or directors of organisations, signed a letter that went into the Times newspaper and the Herald, and then was on Good Morning Scotland and STV, lobbying the government that actually it shouldn't be £12 an hour, it should be £13 an hour paid to frontline staff, support workers, support practitioners, whatever folks are called. It is unlikely that we're going to be successful in that, but that will not stop us. We will get to know more when the Scottish Government budget is released on the 19th of December. So just before Christmas, they start to have a big conversation, a big stushy about the numbers. So Jim and I are going to be very involved with work around that. And if you've ever seen anything directly from Jim, please answer it. Look at it on your emails, look at your WhatsApp messages, because we are here to make sure that the decision makers, i.e. the members of Parliament, members of the Scottish Parliament, understand why £13 an hour is important. So last but not least, I want to say thank you again for the work that you do. I, in the background, will be working with the MSPs, along with Jim and many other people with the Coalition of Care Providers Scotland, to get your voices heard, just as some of you were kind enough to do some video clips and campaign during the summer. So it'll take time to work it through, but we'll be back with a message to let you know how successful or not we've been before Christmas. So big thanks, and if you see me, say hello, tell me what you're up to, and look forward to speaking soon. Bye for now.